Use headphones for a better experience.
They say we share too much online. Pictures, check-ins, personal details, things we think are harmless. But what if someone was watching, connecting the dots, waiting for the right moment? This story isn't a warning, it's a confession. It started with a message, simple, friendly, and completely unexpected. "Hi Claire, I love your photography. That shot of the lighthouse, stunning." I stared at the message on my phone. It was from someone named Ethan H., a name I didn't recognize. I checked his profile. No posts, just a profile picture of a smiling man in his 30s. His message didn't seem threatening, just odd. I ignored it. But the next day, there was another one. "Claire, your dog looks adorable in the park. You must have been there this morning. It's my favorite spot, too." My stomach dropped. I had been at the park with Max that morning. I even posted a photo on Instagram. But I didn't tag the location, and my account was private. How did he know? I showed the messages to my roommate, Emma. She brushed it off. Probably just someone being too friendly. Block him. And I did. I blocked Ethan H. on every platform. For a while, it worked. No more messages. I convinced myself it was over, until 2 weeks later, when I found a note under my windshield wiper. "You're hard to reach, Claire, but I'll see you soon." I called the police, but there wasn't much they could do. No direct threats, they said. Probably just someone playing a prank. Emma was more supportive. She suggested staying at her parents' house for the weekend. I agreed, but when we packed up the car, I couldn't shake the feeling that we were being watched. The weekend away was uneventful, but the tension didn't fade. When we returned to our apartment, something felt off. The lights were exactly as we'd left them, the locks untouched, but I couldn't ignore the feeling of intrusion. Then, I saw it. On my bed was a framed photo of me and Max, one I'd never printed. I screamed, and Emma rushed in. Her face turned pale when she saw the picture. She grabbed her phone to call the police, but her expression changed to pure terror. "Claire," she whispered, holding out her phone. It was a notification from her email. The subject line read, "Ethan H. has shared a file with you." Inside were dozens of photos of me, taken from a distance, in my home, at the park, even outside Emma's parents' house. The police arrived within the hour. They took the evidence, assured us they'd investigate, and advised us to change our routines. Emma and I moved into a friend's house temporarily, and I deleted all my social media. For a few weeks, things seemed normal again. But I was constantly on edge. Every shadow felt like a threat, every knock on the door like the start of something worse. Then, one night, I heard Max growling. It was 3 a.m. I crept out of bed and found Max standing by the front door, his hackles raised. Someone was outside. "Who's there?" I shouted. Silence. Then, a voice I recognized, muffled but unmistakable. "Claire, you've been so hard to find." I grabbed Max and locked myself in the bathroom, calling 911. The operator stayed on the line as I heard footsteps circling the house. The police arrived quickly, but Ethan was gone. They found footprints in the yard and a single object left on the doorstep, my old phone, the one I'd thrown out months ago. On the screen was a text, "This isn't over." Ethan H. was never caught. The police believe he's moved on, targeting someone else now. But here's the thing. Ethan knew everything about me because I made it easy. I shared my life, my routines, my locations, all for likes, comments, and validation. In our digital age, we're so quick to share, but we forget that once something's online, it's out of our control. So be careful. Guard your privacy, because you never know who's watching. And if someone like Ethan finds you, blocking them won't be enough. Some people don't stop until they're in your life for real.
Don't miss out on the scares. Go subscribe to the channel for terrifying stories, legend breakdowns, and more. Bell turn on notifications and experience horror like never before.